It's 7 a.m. from Fox 35. This is Good Day.
All right, investors hoping we can avoid yet another shock like what happened on Wall Street yesterday. This after the Dow takes another nosedive. Never want to be the guys on the final shot of the day at the Dow when it goes down 400 points, do you? But they're smiling. Yeah, when it was all said and done with the Dow plunged 419 points to 10,990. The sell-off being blamed on concerns about the global economy, also weak economic data here in the United States, and renewed fears over the European debt crisis weighing heavily on Wall Street right now. So joining us is Vijay Marolia, Chief Investment Officer at Private Wealth Management. Vijay, thanks for coming in once again. Why the big sell-off this time?
Thanks for having me, John. You know what? The reasons are pretty much the same. The global economy is slowing down. Every week, John, we have more and more reports come out that are supposed to gauge the strength of the economy, and right now it's not nearly as strong as people were hoping or expecting.
Another new record low for mortgage rates, another high again for the gold. A lot of people saying, though, gold could be a bubble that's about to burst. What do you think about gold?
You know what? I don't think we're quite there yet. I think it still has a ways to go. Now, the reason why gold is shooting up is because all these central banks, and when I say central banks, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, they are printing more and more money, and it's paper money. And all that paper money is chasing the same amount of goods and services. And gold is something that the central bank can't print. No government can print it. Now, the other thing, John, that I think is interesting to observe is the last time that gold was up this high. If we look at late 1970s, gold was shooting up really, really high. In 79, it more than doubled, and in the next 3 weeks, it shot up more than 60%. So I don't think we've seen that type of surge just yet.
Okay, the story that really has my attention today, though, is for the first time, there's a major division on the Fed. Chairman Bernanke says we're going to keep interest rates low, but 3 Fed chiefs say that's a big mistake. You never hear these guys disagreeing, at least this much publicly. This is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
John, it's a huge deal. The central bank, the Federal Reserve, is in charge with protecting our currency, the U.S. dollar, and right now they're butting heads. Now that speaks to the severity and the size of the problem that they're dealing with. Normally, John, they basically would just lower interest rates, but as we all know, interest rates are close to zero, so they are running out of tricks.
When you see this much disagreement among the top money guys, does that tell you that we're in some uncharted waters here and we've got some big problems to work through?
That's exactly what it tells me, John. We have very big problems to work through. A lot of the problems that were made aware to us in 2008 have not been dealt with. They've simply been swept under the rug. They're still there, and eventually we're going to have to deal with them.
All right. Thank you, Vijay. Good to see you once again. Vijay Marolia, Chief Investment Officer at Private Wealth Management.